A father's desperation and a son's struggle. The turmoil of Sean Tully. In a gripping and emotionally charged series of recent Coronation Street episodes, beloved character Sean Tully, Anthony Cotton, found himself spiraling into a world of fear, desperation, and impossible choices, his life turned upside down by the imprisonment of his teenage son, Dylan Wilson. Liam McCain, Dylan, sentenced to serve a short stint in a secure training center, STC, was almost immediately drawn into the orbit of a manipulative and menacing fellow inmate, Brody, Ryan Mulvey. Brody, with his cool demeanor and ruthless charisma, wasted no time in asserting dominance, and Dylan, vulnerable and eager to fit in, became an easy target for his influence. But Brody's charm quickly gave way to threats and intimidation, and with Dylan firmly under his control, Brody extended his reach beyond the prison walls. His latest demand, for Sean, already reeling from the emotional devastation of seeing his son locked away, to smuggle a mobile phone into the STC, the request shook Sean to his core. Torn between protecting his son and standing firm against criminal coercion, he battled with his conscience. Ultimately, in a moment of quiet, gut-wrenching defeat, he agreed to Brody's demand. But that one decision would send Sean deeper into a web of danger and moral compromise. Brody's thirst for power didn't stop at contraband. Earlier this week, he escalated his threats, demanding a cash payment from Sean. Driven by fear and love in equal measure, Sean resorted to desperate measures to gather the money, but in the end, he could no longer bear the weight of his complicity. In a bold and risky move, he reported Brody's behavior to the STC director. It was a decision that would come at a terrible cost. The fallout was immediate and violent. Brody, it turns out, is the son of newcomer Mick Michaelis, Joe Layton, a man as intimidating and ruthless as his child. Enraged by Sean's betrayal of his family, Mick confronted him, and the encounter quickly turned physical. Sean, who had only tried to protect his son and do the right thing, was now paying the price in bruises and blood. But the nightmare was far from over. In upcoming scenes, Mick issues Sean a chilling warning: stay away from Brody, or suffer the consequences. His threat is clear and ominous, leaving Sean rattled and increasingly isolated. Meanwhile, Mick's reach extends into Weatherfield itself. He visits the Rovers' return and casually invites Gemma Winter, Dolly Rose Campbell, to join him and his wife Lou Michaelis, Farrell Hegarty, for dinner. The gesture, seemingly innocent, is laced with menace. Jenny Connor, Sally Ann Matthews, sensing danger, urges Gemma to steer clear of the Michaelises. Inside the STC, Dylan's own hell continues. Brody turns his venomous attention directly on him, launching cruel and homophobic jibes aimed at Dylan's father. The insults cut deep. Struggling with guilt, confusion, and a desperate need to reclaim some shred of control, Dylan snaps. In a shocking outburst, he lashes out, punching Brody to the ground and kicking him in a storm of pent-up rage. As guards race in to separate them, one question looms large: what will become of Dylan now? Has he sealed his fate with this act of violence? Or is this the beginning of his rebellion against Brody's hold? Back on the cobbles, Sean finds himself hurt once again, this time, by someone close. Overhearing Gemma and Lou making plans for the dinner, Sean feels a knife twist in his back. In a heated confrontation, he accuses Gemma of betraying him, siding with the very people who have turned his life into a waking nightmare. Stunned and remorseful, Gemma is left to question where her loyalties truly lie. As the storm clouds gather, both Sean and Dylan face the consequences of their choices, and the wrath of the Michaelis family. Will they find a way out of this darkness, or are they already in too deep?